this one in like that, you know they deserve to win the title.
Hello, people of the internet. It's another episode of the 411, and I'm your host, Khalil. And today, this video will be taking us to the heart of United Kingdom. We're going to London. Today, we'll be talking about Chelsea Football Club and answering the question, why does Chelsea not have a shirt sponsor in big 2025? And let's be honest, whenever we think of Chelsea's kids, we think of the classics, the auto glass in the 90s, the Emirates when they were still underdogs, the legendary Samsung jerseys during the Jose Mourinho era when they were dominating the Premier League, even Yokohama tires during Diego Costa years. More recently, they even won the Champions League with 3 telecoms, and I vividly remember that jersey. The truth is, those logos on shirts, they are just not about the business. It's part of the vibe. But now, it's just blue. Like plain emotional blue. Yeah, that doesn't work well. And the streets have noticed, some are saying that they don't really like it. Others are like, oh, they like the minimalist look. You can wear it in casual settings and whatnot. But some say that it's like they forgot to finish getting dressed. As I said, sponsors aren't just about the money. Think about it. Arsenal had JVC back in the day. They've had Fly Emirates, and whenever you think of Emirates, you think of Arsenal now. Liverpool, Carlsberg era was legendary. United had Sharp for a long time, and even those retro jerseys have come back into the market and people really vibe with it. Chelsea's blank shirt, simply to be honest, feels like someone hit skip ad on their entire brand. But then, let's talk about the business. Shirt sponsors are huge. Manchester United. Yep, that Manchester that has been underperforming still earns around £60 million per year from Snapdragon. The good side of Manchester, the blue side, Manchester City, they earn so much more from Etihad. This money helps clubs sign players, pay wages, expand globally. It's not just a logo, don't get it twisted. It is one of the club's lifelines. But Chelsea now, they've gone over 2 seasons without a permanent sponsor. It's like showing up to a job interview in a bathroom. It's a little bit confident. I admire the confidence, but also quite confusing. Because, in my opinion, they are leaving so much money on the table. So what's the deal? After their short-term partnership with Infinite Athletes ended, Chelsea, they've been on the market shopping for a new sponsor, but they've been asking around 60 to 65 million pounds per year. That is top-tier money. That is money that is paid to a club that is a staple in the Champions League. The problem is that their performances have been shaky since the new management under Todd Boehly took over. Their recent form hasn't exactly screamed it. They've had mid-table finishes, no Champions League, and a squad that, in my opinion, is still figuring itself out. But then, I'm not trying to knock on their performance too much because, let's be honest, they are the world champions. Yep. But the truth is, sponsors want visibility. They want trophies, they want on-pitch success, they want global reach, not just vibes and potential. From my analysis, Chelsea, they've been in talks with big names. They've spoken to Riyadh Air, Qatar Airways, even Damac Properties had a short-term deal, but nothing long-term as stock. So they've not had a sponsor, not due to lack of trying. But if you look at the amount of money they've left on the table, possibly to the tune of £150 million in sponsorship revenue. Yeah, that is not great. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that could have bought a very fancy ass striker like Victor Osimhen. And with FFP and PSR rules tightening, that missing cash isn't just inconvenient, it is dangerous. Now, Chelsea's strategy might seem wild, but I don't think we haven't seen it before. Barcelona did not have a shirt sponsor for quite a bit. As a matter of fact, when I started watching Barcelona in the early 2000s, their jerseys were blank, but that was the company's or the club's brand. Eventually, they switched to UNICEF. UNICEF era was also quite epic. If you remember the Messi era with UNICEF, the Xavi, the Iniesta, it was good, and it wasn't a business partnership. It was more or less them just trying to spread the word of UNICEF around the globe. It was a social commitment to the rest of the planet. But even Barcelona did not hold out forever. Eventually, they signed up a partnership with Qatar Foundation, then Qatar Airways, Then Rakuten also came into the picture. Now, Spotify is the shared sponsor for Barcelona, and they pay up to the tune of 70 million euros per year. Yep, that's serious money. Juventus is also another example where they went sponsorless for the entire 2024-2025 season. That's the first time we've seen that since 1981. Used to Save the Children as a placeholder. But now that club is also back on top. They signed a partnership with Jeep, the auto manufacturer, worth around 69 million euros per year. They also have Visit Detroit as a shared sponsor for domestic matches. On Todd Burley, Chelsea, it's clear Chelsea is trying to build a premium brand, not just a football club, but a global entertainment asset. And it shows in the way they are going about it. They are investing in youth. They are signing young players to long-term contracts. They're expanding into media. They're trying to build long-term value. And in that sense, they also want a premium partnership. It is a gamble, in my opinion. You need to start earning money now. And then when you get to the point, you could always renegotiate partnership and short-term contracts and see how it plays out instead of leaving all the money on the table. So here's my question to you. If you're a Chelsea CEO, would you take a smaller deal now or keep holding out for a mega brand? Drop your answer in the comment section. Let's see who's Team Patience, Team Bowling, and who's Team Pragmatic. And if you say, bring back 3 telecoms, bring back Samsung, you, my friend, are a legend. Thanks for watching the 411 once again. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, share it with your fellow football fans, and subscribe for more deep dives into the game of love. My name is Khalil. See you in the next one. And hey, Chelsea, if you're watching, I'll sponsor this t-shirt for $5. And maybe I'll also do a shout out for you guys. But bye for now.